Peace and blessings to everyone. Peace and blessings to everyone. I ask to invite the Spirit of Christ, Holy Spirit, Father God, in the name of Jesus, Mother Earth, and higher consciousness, all higher vibrations, beautiful energy, positive energy, protection from lower level energy, protection of emotions. I pray and ask for the granting of emotional intelligence and emotional fulfillment, regardless of the outcomes throughout this whole story. Just a disclaimer, this reading is for everyone, all denominations, all races, all sexual orientations of people are welcome. Nobody is allowed to judge. I'm not going to judge. God is not going to judge. God does not step in and infringe on the free will and the rights of the people. And with that being said, let's go ahead into this reading. So, welcome to City Readings, a part of City of Brotherly Love Tarot. My name is Infinity, and I'm going to be hosting for you today. Now, this message is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, definitely go on Google, type in free birth chart. You'll see a list of options to gain a free birth chart. There is one that is called Astroable. Astroable. I feel as though that's the best and most accurate reading because not only it gives you a picture of the birth chart, it also gives you a description of what those planets and those signs mean in certain aspects of your birth chart as well. You can also check out Astro Cafe or Cafe Astrology to receive information on your houses. Once you obtain your free birth chart, you'll know your rising sign. Just put your birth date in there, the time you were born, your rising sign should pop up. And that sign lets you know which planet rules all of your houses, and Cafe Astrology can give you information on that. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and proceed into this reading. All right, so this is for my fish, my Pisces, my fish. Swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Swim to my loop, my darling. See, when I think about Pisces, I always think about like Finding Nemo. I used to love that movie. That movie used to be my favorite. Um, the whole concept of that movie showing loyalty and obedience is definitely something that can be taken from that, and anybody can watch it. You can be senior citizen, child, adult, mature adult, young adult, and still enjoy that. So I seen a couple cards popped out. One of them happened to be a four of swords. So Pisces, I'm assuming that maybe you could be going through some healing. You could be healing from something. You could be working on something and healing from something. Or somebody you're dealing with. This can go either way. Today I want to give you guys a general reading. This is going to be relevant for love, money, career, finance. Overall general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising from April 1st to April 30th. Let's see what comes up. Spirit, please. Holy Spirit, because I don't like to call on any spirit. Some people just call on spirits and don't know what spirit they're calling on. And that's just like calling a person and not knowing who you're calling, not knowing who you're talking to. That's like inviting somebody into your house and not knowing who you're talking to. And sometimes Pisces, as fish who like to swim, you tend to be very open. Like you swim in free waters. You don't really have boundaries. You don't really close doors. And you have to really learn how to have those boundaries because at the end of the day, two fish can't swim away if they're swimming nowhere. And that's what you have to learn in this lifetime, Pisces. So, Holy Spirit, God, Christ, please reveal to me what is to come for my Pisces individuals. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, love, money, career, finance, health, wealth, lifestyle, travel. Any message that's going to resonate best for them, any message that they need to hear. Holy Spirit, I ask that you bring forth that. Today I'm going to be using my Ellis Tarot deck by Christy Pryorbeck. She is an awesome author and illustrator. I think that this deck is just awesome. The pictures that it depicts of R&B singers and rappers and actors and actresses. I think you guys will love this. I'm also going to be using my Saints and Angels cards by Doreen Virtue. Now, typically, most people use her love and romance angel cards, but I'm going to use those because those give me general, overall depictions of where you are at mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, whether it be as far as love, career, and finance. Let's not just tune in on love. Let's not tune in on disappointments. Let's not tune in on past hurts. Even if you're struggling with past hurt, we still want to have the intention, the blessed intention of moving forward. So, Holy Spirit, give me a message for my Pisces individuals, please. Holy Spirit, let your will be your way. Give me a message for Pisces individuals, please. Uh-oh. Wow, you got something popping off, something exploding, Pisces. Yeah, I'm feeling excited for you already. Wow, I see a yes answer to something. I see you've been patient long enough. You're going to get a yes. He said yes. She said yes. That just came to mind. Ooh, passionate new start with somebody that you want. Yes. She said yes. He said yes. Excuse me, I'm also a rapper. I have another channel, which I'll disclose later on as I progress with this channel. But right now, let's stay focused and get into it and focus on you, Pisces. I'm also going to be doing a live chat April 1st, so we can reminisce on this reading. You guys can let me know how it turned out for you. Give me some feedback. And then, once you see that I can get to you, I hope that will influence you guys and open your hearts enough to give to the community on this channel by liking, sharing, subscribing, and telling other interests. See, for a long time, I felt afraid. I grew up extremely religious, and I love God still, by the way. But I was also blessed with a spiritual gift, and I believe that the opinions of people should not be a hindrance on our spiritual gifts, and we should be able to exercise them, especially if it comes with the intention of helping another person. Excuse me. All right, so I'm back. Spirit, Holy Spirit, Father God, in the name of Jesus, Holy Spirit. You don't have to be a Christian. You can be any religion. Just rely on the Holy Spirit. Good vibes, positive energy. Give me an overall message for our Pisces, please. Oh, Pisces. Could be having some financial issues, Pisces. Your finances really need some attention. But I don't see you sweating anything too much with the Queen of Cups here. You're not really sweating it. You looking at it like, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. It's definitely going to be all right, Pisces. Oh, boy. I see some foundation could be going down in April. Could be losing a foundation. Giving up or losing a home, giving up or losing a business, giving up and losing. You know what? The way I'm seeing this is in an extremely positive light because I'm seeing that you're here. You're definitely having some financial issues, some financial trouble, some financial hardship in the month of April. Sorry to say that, Pisces starting out. But I see with the Queen of Cups here and you facing that, it's like you're facing this problem head on and you're not sweating it. You're not tripping about it because it's not going to shake how you feel about yourself. And you turning your back on any idea of losing a home or losing a business because you got something in mind. You have a plan, okay? Now, oh, yeah, something not being balanced, something not being too stable here. Pisces, you really, really, really need to give your finances a lot of attention, and you can't afford to give or receive with anyone right now because I see an ending when it comes to some type of foundation, and you can't afford to give or receive with anyone currently. And right now, it has you a bit unbalanced. Um, oh boy, a lot of pentacles here being lost. But the way you're handling it is like you got the Queen of Cups here with her back turned towards all of this and realizing that the Five of Pentacles energy is not affecting how you feel about yourself and is realizing that you're going to get up out of this by any means necessary. So Pisces, you definitely want to give your finances extreme attention in April. And I want to say now, do not overspend. Listen, if you plan on watching something else, don't. See, this is why the tarot is a good thing and not something that should be seen in a negative light because it can help you prepare. That reading only matters if you don't make a change now. Something immediately, for some of you, this may not resonate with all, but some of you, I strongly feel like this may be for people who are Pisces, other signs and have Pisces in their chart. I'm feeling that the most. This could resonate with some of you, not all. Starting today, your finances must change, period. I don't care if you got to do a money ritual. I don't care if you got to tap into family and friends, borrow money, ask for money. I don't care if you got to apply for loans. I don't care if you got to use every penny you got to start paying back credit. What you do in these next few days will determine the outcome ultimately. Okay? Simple as that, Pisces. So do not have anything to worry about. If you have every plan on getting up off your ass and making something happen today. If you got to go online and apply for a job now, do it now. If you got to apply for anything, do it now. If you need your finances catered to, you need to have them catered to and looked at and attended to right now. So keep that as the forefront of your focus, okay, Pisces? Let's see if we can get some good news. Okay, I see some communication here with someone. Excuse me. Yeah, I see some communication here with someone with the Ace of Swords here in the upright. Um, this could be self-talk, talk to others, someone else's talk to you. It could be positive or negative depending on what cards follow up. Okay. You could be possibly not talking to somebody that you know with the Ace of Swords here and the I don't know her card here. with Mariah Carey. Oh, I love this deck. It's so illustrative. But yeah, you could be not talking to somebody that you know, or wishing that you never met someone that wants to communicate with you. Or this could be you avoiding somebody that you need to communicate something about, or this could be them trying to avoid you. This could be like some closure that needs to be had, something that needs to be said, something on your chest that you need to get off that you're ignoring. This can go a bunch of different ways. Yeah, judgment. This could be a talk about a possible return or an ending. Someone not agreeing with a judgment that you have made to cut things off with them or to end things, or they may have some things that they finally want to communicate with you about, even though it has been swept and brushed under a rug for so long. I feel like you might possibly have somebody trying to come towards you saying something, but you're not giving them an opportunity to come towards you to say it. Or you could be acting as if you don't know them, or this could be a person that you wish that you never met. It can go several different ways. This may resonate for some, not for all. So if it doesn't apply, listen, you're more than welcome to leave. Okay? Leave or stay. I will hope that you stay, but if you gotta go, you gotta go. Okay. I feel like Pisces, either you or them could be pouring a lot into this judgment here, could be pouring a lot a lot of energy into a return. Somebody may feel like they're the star, with you, and they may feel like the judgment that you may have made to either cut them off or block them out or act like you don't know them or act like you forgot the love y'all had, you know, is wrong. And you should probably take a second look, and you should probably pour some energy into this. I feel like somebody is either hoping that you do this, or they're hoping that, or you're hoping that they do this. This could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with here. With the Ace of Swords and the Star card, I definitely see some air. Okay. Could be a Libra also. Yeah, but this person is immature. You know what I mean? This person that you're dealing with, either you or them, could be very immature in love with the Page of Cups here in reverse. And I don't feel like there's going to be an offering of new love. I don't feel like you offering your love to them, or they may not be offering their love to you. And they may be wanting to communicate to you about an ending, or you may be wanting to communicate with them about an ending, possibly an Aquarius. We don't know. It could be a Libra, somebody with air or a little water in their chart, or vice versa, water with air in their chart. Could go either way. Yeah. But I see new communication here with the Page of Swords upright. Somebody is very immature in how they communicate. They don't really know how to say what's in their heart with the Page of Swords upright and the Page of Cups here in reverse. Somebody doesn't know how to say what's on their heart. It could be either you or them. Right now, I'm feeling a very neutral energy. I'm feeling an energy of two parties that can possibly feel the same thing about each other. I'm feeling like a pretty toxic, unhealthy cord here that if it's not going to be worked on, it needs to be cut out. Because Pisces, you got other shit to worry about. You got your money that you need to worry about, you need to attend to. And that's going to need all of your time and attention right now. And if somebody is not helping you, but they're coming to you with some type of message, right now you might not have time for it. If you may feel like it could be something that's heavy on your heart with the Page of Cups here in reverse. Oh, yeah, I see some cutthroat words being said back and forth between you and another person, or you could be thinking You could be thinking very harsh. You could be feeling very cold towards somebody. Somebody could be feeling very cold towards you. I feel like you guys could be very cold towards each other in the month of April from the 1st to the 30th. Yeah, the communication between you two is very, very, very immature here. Very, very, very immature. And I feel like this person can have a lot to do with you being financially distraught. Okay. Now, let me show the cards that I have that I pulled for your overall energy. Um, okay. First card was the Five of Pentacles. The second card was the Queen of Cups. The third card was the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The fourth card was the Two of Pentacles in reverse. The fifth card was the Death card. And the sixth card was the Six of Pentacles in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 pentacles were dropped. So that can either mean by the 16th, you'll have to be moving out of somewhere. Um, I see you might be fighting an eviction. You could be uh, trying to prevent a car from getting repossessed. You could have been with the Two of Pentacles here in reverse. You could have financially partnered up with someone and the plan just went south and it took a toll on your finances like heavy. But the good news here is that with all of these pentacles being here, most of the pentacles in the tarot deck, I feel like this is slowly but surely going to become, matter of fact, this is quickly with the Ace of Swords here. I see you cutting through this shit and it quickly becoming a thing of the past because you ain't sweating it, Queen of Cups, India Ari. And whoever you were partnering with financially, they didn't want this to end because they knew how profitable it was. But I don't see no damn cups here in the beginning. So it ain't about love. So I feel like any cups that I see in this reading are kind of going to be like manipulative cups, like cups that were only being offered to gain some financial stability. But I'm not going to assume anything. I'm just going to clarify everything. Oh, geez. Five of Wands, conflict. Pisces, what's going on? You and somebody else, you could be having some conflict at work. You could have some conflict with a boss. You could be having some conflict with a landlord. You could be having some conflict with a judge. With the Judgment card here, could be some court issues, some things that you may have to pay off. It feels like all of the money that you're getting, you have to spend it on something else. That could also be what this means. You guys have to hit me up for a private reading for sure if you have Pisces anywhere in your chart, so I can go more in depth into this and help you with this situation because this doesn't seem too crazy. And the good news here is you're withholding every little penny that you get, everything that you earn, everything that you make is going straight directly back into your pocket. It's going straight directly back into your pocket. And I also see you could be also withholding from someone who is coming to you combatively, looking for conflict that you're not interested in having. And they could be upset that you're withholding from them. Yeah. And guess what? I see the Ace of Pentacles here upright. So, like I said, even though, like I said, I feel like this financial madness is going to be over for you. I feel like you're going to handle that mostly in the month of March. This is just a closeout. I feel like you may have went through this already. The death has come. You stopped giving and receiving with somebody else and you started withholding. And they're having some conflict about it. They can't stand the fact that you stopped that. And as a result, You are creating something, starting something new for yourself. You could be starting a business, starting a new business venture, signing new contracts, a new home. So it's like the hell with this eviction. I feel like you could have went to court, and with the star here, you could have came out, the star in the situation with going to court, possibly losing a home or losing a car, and the judgment was made in your favor. And as a result, you probably owe less money, or y'all were able to settle something out or settle an agreement. And now you're able to manifest something new financially. Woo, go you, new job, new business, the start of something. But you have to save your money. You have to save, give, you have to give this business venture, any business venture you take, give it everything you got for 7 days. Matter of fact, try to give it everything you got for one day. Then try to give it everything you got for 2 days. Then give it everything you got for 3 days and 4 days. I see if you give something everything you got for 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 years, if you work and follow the number of fours, you'll definitely be successful if you start right now. This is a start right now. What do you do today? Even though this reading is for April, I'm doing it in March. So you guys can have a head start into this new financial abundance that awaits you. Now, let's see what can bring Pisces closer to this. Right here, you have the Two of Cups. So I see you falling in love with a new business venture, a new job, a new car, a new home in the month of April. See, the thing about life is when you get down to a low level, there's only one direction to go, and that's up. Okay, Pisces? So you definitely can be falling in love with something new. I do see financial contracts working in your favor, credit approvals. I just see you just flourishing financially, and you love it. You could also be um, falling in love with somebody, or a potential lover um, could be wanting to offer you some money or some type of inheritance. Pisces, I definitely see that here with the Ace of Pentacles followed by the Two of Cups. Okay. Okay. Now, I see the Eight of Pentacles here and the upright. Ooh, Pisces. Wow. That's amazing. So you have the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. You're definitely working. This could definitely be a new job that's paying you what you deserve. You know what I mean? So this left out in a cold feeling is definitely something that's not going to be for long. With the Ace of Swords here and the Ace of Pentacles showing up in your reading in the upright, you can be getting some communication from some managers, some hiring managers. You can be getting some communication, some offers. Definitely somebody wants to start a new business relationship. I'm feeling strongly a new business relationship. This old business has to be done and taken care of. You might owe some credit cards. You might owe some student loans. You might owe some debt. You might be in debt. You might be fighting to get something off your credit report. But I see, new beginnings financially. So that is going to get cleaned up. It could be in May that you see this coming to fruition, but let's cross our fingers for April. I feel like strongly for April, this is something that's going to be quite quick. I don't feel like this is going to be something to take long. The Hangman, yeah, following the Eight of Pentacles. So you definitely are going to be working on something and waiting on your ships to come in from what it is that you're working on. Wow, I see a lot of love here with whatever it is that you're doing. You are really in love with what it is that you're doing. You could also be in love with somebody who is doing something that you love, or they could be in love with you because you have chosen to follow and do what you love. Or you could be working, focusing on work and waiting on love. This can go either which way, or somebody could be waiting for you to finish focusing on work so they can offer you love. You know what I mean? This can go pretty much either which way. Yeah, I see you staring into the future with confidence, knowing that whatever plan you got on going here, whatever it is, whatever new start that you make happen starting today, I see that plan for some of you. You're like confident that it's going to work out, and you moving towards it and you working on it passionately, and it's something that you're in love with. Like I see you falling in love with your calling. See, this is better, almost better than meeting a new soulmate, because when you can wake up every morning and realize that you're in love with what it is that you love to do, and you're confident and you standing strong and knowing that your ships are going to come in, what? You're unstoppable. You are unstoppable, Pisces. Well, I see that you may not have much emotional fulfillment in the month of April as far as family. You could be having some falling outs. You could be cutting some people off. And as a result, it could have you really feeling down and like kind of in the dumps, because you were hoping that they believed in, this dream, this financial dream that you have, or this business venture, but they're not, and it's like draining you because you don't feel emotional fulfilled because they might not believe in the same thing that you believe in. That's what I'm getting right there. Yeah, but you don't give a goddamn, because I see two tens following another 10 with the ten of wands in reverse. You're dropping the worry, the care about what they think. And it's like, I love you, Cousin Sally. I love you, Aunt Sue. But if you don't like what I do, you can kick rocks. You might think that what I do is wrong, but check this out. For anybody to seek and find out what I did or what I do means that they are just as bad as I am, if what I'm doing is bad. So let's say you choose to do some occult work, for example, and they don't quite agree with it. It's like you're dropping the burden of caring. Even though you do care, you're going to drop the burden of not feeling fulfillment based on what your family think or what your friends think, or having religious differences with a lover possibly, and a relationship not being able to get off the ground or come to its fullest potential because of that. Okay, that's what I see, and I feel this 10 of wands as, followed by another 10, so that's a 20. That's a double disappointment. But guess what? Whenever you go down, there's only one direction to go, and that's up. The Hierophant. Okay. Yeah, could be definitely issues with a lover or a love interest, past, present, or future. I won't be sure until I clarify. Oh, you could have been dealing with a Capricorn here with this devil energy. Doesn't have to be. Could have been somebody with Capricorn traits, somebody who lives and operates in their lower self, somebody who's very carnal and earthy. They like a lot of sex. They like a lot of partying. They got addictions, gambling, doing drugs or whatever. You could have been in love with somebody who had a serious addiction. They could have had a gambling problem, and it pretty put the money in an effed up situation. It could have been taking a lot of money, draining the savings on gambling. You probably found out they were gambling, and you didn't know about it until you took a financial hit from it, and it just got you upset because you're showing up as the Hierophant. I feel like that's your energy, and the devil energy is them, covering their face with hair, trying to hide the fact that, they have this serious addiction and they have a problem. Mm. That might only resonate with a few of you, not all of you. So just take it as simple. I also see you could have been dealing with a karmic partner, a past partner. They could have been narcissistic. They could have been abusive. They could have been very cutthroat. And I'm seeing that energy a lot here with the King of Swords in reverse, the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups in reverse, the Judgment card, the Ace of Swords. This person could have been very cutthroat and cold. They could have brought a lot of conflict here with the Five of Wands upright. Yeah, this is definitely somebody, a karmic soulmate that you were dealing with. What do you want to tell Pisces about this karmic soulmate that they were dealing with? Your intuition could be deceiving you in the month of April because it could be directing you towards this person with addictions, because deep down you really do feel like that they are good for you. You feel like that they are the one for you. This could also be someone who was married to someone else and with you, and you didn't know that they were married, or you guys could have parted ways and they got married and you may have wanted to get back with them and you found out that you couldn't because they had that blockage there. They have another relationship there. And your intuition is telling you that you should possibly still consider this person. Let me clarify this further. Okay. Could have been dealing with a Scorpio here. I definitely see some water, some Piscean, Cancer energy, Scorpio energy here with the Six of Cups in reverse. Your intuition is telling you that you know that you shouldn't deal with this past person. Okay. You may have saw them as a potential husband or wife in the past. Okay. And it really like shook, it really like had you confused. Um, you weren't quite following your intuition. I feel like you may have been operating in your lower self. And this relationship just wasn't good for you. It was toxic. And they could either possibly want to return to you or you possibly want to return to them, but it's an unhealthy situation. And I feel like it should remain where it's at. If it ended, it should stay where it's at because it wasn't healthy for either one of you. And your intuition is now telling you that this past person is just no good for you, showing up with this devil energy. Yeah, and you're coming out of your head about it with the Eight of Swords here in reverse. You know, your intuition, I feel like, already told you that somebody that you were in a committed love relationship with, I'm strongly feeling like this is a love relationship. They could have been a major factor when it comes to your finances. They could have had a gambling problem. They could have had bad credit. They could have brought down your credit. They could have did something due to an addiction that they had that they brought into this relationship, and it made the relationship toxic. Your intuition told you to get out of it, and I feel like you may have already taken some time to get over it, and you're coming up out of your head about it with the Eight of Swords here in reverse, Pisces. Okay, yeah. And with the Seven of Wands here in reverse, I feel like you kind of still want to let this person in, even though this relationship is not healthy for you. I feel like you want to let your guard down and you still want to let this person in, or they want to let you in. Either way. Or I feel like you could possibly feel defeated from this lover, from this relationship. They can have you feeling defeated with the Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, and there was definitely an ending and betrayal here with the Ten of Swords upright. And yeah, that Seven of Wands is defeat. You're coming out of your head about some defeat that you had from a past lover that was like completely bad for you, and your intuition told you not to return. They're going to try to return, and your intuition is going to let you know that it's not a good idea to move forward because this person has completely left you feeling defeated and they betrayed you. Yeah, Knight of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that was playing with your heart, playing with your mind, playing with your soul, playing with your spirit. They probably just wanted some sex. And they knew that the only way that they can get it out of you was to fake a relationship, unfortunately. Yeah. With the Two of Swords here, you are like blindfolded, knowing that you should make a decision, but choosing not to. And I feel like you already know that this person is the King of Wands in reverse, in and out of your life, not trying to make a commitment, not trying to give, not trying to put the eggs in one basket. This person is actually smart, Pisces. I feel like you were being the one played for a fool. And the reason why the tarot is trying to remind you not to further have to have others laugh at you or laugh at yourself is that you need to make a decision that you know that you need to make. You know that this person is no good for you. You know that this person is bad for you. So why are you even considering them even a little bit? I feel like you're not considering them much, but with the Hierophant here depicting this Lauren Hill with her mouth, with her hand on her mouth, thinking, she's at least thinking about it, giving it some thought and energy. And it's like, why? Why are you doing this, Pisces? Yeah. They coming up as the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And guess what? They ain't even trying to offer a pentacle. Like it's like they don't have much to offer. So they're not really trying to offer nothing with this card showing up in the reverse. I mean, what is there to think about, Pisces? You know the drill. See, the tarot has a funny way of talking. You see this guy? It's like he's a handsome guy, nice looking, on the outside, but can be fooled and make some of the weirdest choices when they know better. And it's like you know better. Okay, Pisces. Yeah. Yeah, I see that, you know, they rejected real commitment that you were offering here. They rejected something that could have been real here. Or you could have rejected their offer, or they could have decided to pay more attention to their other offers and not pay attention to you. Or now they could realize that, they want to pay you more attention and not pay so much attention to their other offers. But I strongly feel like someone was rejected. And when rejection has taken place in any relationship, that means that the relationship is over. Learn the lesson, understand the blessing, and move forward. Don't keep contemplating. And with this being in the reverse, I feel like you're getting over a rejection, or somebody could be getting over feeling rejected by you here. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups in reverse, I don't see you moving towards this at all. Like it's like you stop giving your love. It's like you wanted to, you had love to give to this person, but you knew that it was just no point with the Knight of Cups in here in reverse. And it's like, it's no point in thinking about it. It's no point in trying. It's no point in even waiting on this, because a rejection has already taken place, or you may have already decided that you don't want this person, or you may have already realized that this person is no good for you. But with the Fool here in reverse, I don't see you trying to take a risk in love. Either you're not trying to take a risk on this person, or you're not being open to a new start. You're not taking enough risk for a new start to even come in. And Pisces, you got to make a change when it comes to that. Yeah, and with the Chariot card here in reverse, is like somebody can't move on. Either you or them can't move on from this, even though this whole situation is toxic. Maybe they want to come back, they want to come together with you and work on some financial stability and building some financial stability with you. But I see when it comes to love, it's someone you can't move on from, and it's hindering your process from being able to move on and find someone new, unfortunately. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. Either you're fantasizing or somebody else is fantasizing, having sexual interest with you. Or it could be that the only good thing about this relationship was the sex here, and it got you stuck and not feeling like you can move on. But I see that you're going to be focused on yourself with the Nine of Pentacles here in the upright. You're going to be focused on yourself. Your money is not an issue. I feel like this is what it was and this is what it is. You're going to be focused on building your money, stacking your paper, looking good, shining, um, being pretty flashy. I feel like you're going to be kind of flashy on the outside to mask this pain and hurt on the inside. And as a result, it's either going to have someone from the past trying to come back and fuck you, who's maybe sitting back watching you. Fire sign, earth sign, water sign, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I see all the signs here. You know what I mean? But as far as this reading goes, I feel like, yeah, this is you, you know, at least making this situation appear like it ain't fucking you up, especially with the Queen of Cups here in the upright. You're doing a good job at making things appear better. But deep down, you probably still have sexual passion for somebody from the past who just was no good for you. And because the sex was so good, it's like you having a hard time moving on. And it's like you're not giving anyone new a chance. You're not taking a chance at life the way you could, even though you know good and well you're not going to offer this past person no love, or they could not be offering you love, because I do see that followed up by the Four of Cups in reverse. So, I mean, Pisces, with the Two of Swords here, you got a choice to make. And you got the blindfold. I feel like you put the blindfold on yourself there. Okay. Yeah, King of Cups. So this could be some newfound self-love that you're coming into with the Ace of Wands, followed by the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles followed by the King of Cups. Yeah, this could be some newfound self-love, passion for yourself that you found out about. You know, I don't see the moon here, so it wasn't hidden. Yeah, that passion that you have for yourself, that newfound energy that you found for yourself, is being brought out into the light. Okay. You could also be getting noticed by someone, could be a Leo. This could also be like a yes answer to a crush that you may have, or you may finally be deciding to say yes to somebody that may been having eyes on you. But with the Fool here in the reverse, I don't see you taking a risk, or, you know, even working towards starting something new with this person. It's just like you're accepting yourself. I feel like the Sun card here represent you and your self-confidence, and you showing confidence no matter what you've been through, no matter what you went through, no matter how much you lost. It's like, look what I'm about to gain. Let me show off. Okay. Now, the Emperor here in reverse. Yeah. You could have been dealing with somebody that was very controlling. Could be an Aries that you were dealing with. And it's like, regardless of a relationship, regardless of somebody not wanting to play a certain role in your life, it's like it's not shaking your confidence here, especially when it comes to business and getting money done. Yeah, you've accepted an ending. I mean, you still look back on it of what it could have been, what it would have been, what it should have been, but you've accepted this ending. The both of you could have possibly accepted this ending. But with the depiction of this card here, with the resentment showing on her face, I feel like you need to forgive and let go. Even though you're accepting it, you're forgiving and letting go of the fact that somebody just didn't want to play a certain role in your life. Or somebody could have misled you and led you on, knowing good and well that they didn't want more for you or more with you. But guess what? The Emperor follows. I'm sorry. You two are still facing each other. So I see them still coming towards you, but it's not for a commitment. And you're facing them knowing it is over. And it's like, why the fuck are you even trying to come towards me? You got the fucking nerve to try to come towards me. Yeah. And I see that, you know, this situation kind of could have worked out. Like, it was something that was supposed to work out. It could have worked out. At least that's what you're thinking. They're thinking that, damn, they wish it would have worked out without having to make a serious commitment, because I feel like this person just wasn't ready for a commitment, but they wanted to control you. They wanted to bind you. They wanted to have a hold over you. Okay. But I see the wheel of fortune is definitely turning in your favor because you have now accepted an ending. You allowed the tower moment to happen. So it's done and it's over with. Yeah. And you're going to be taking a look at how you want to go at something with the Seven of Pentacles here in the upright. You could be looking at, what could happen if you accept a new beginning, even though you're not quite accepting a new beginning with the Fool here in reverse. You're at least thinking and contemplating on what can happen. And I see this girl with the tower, even though her head is faced towards the emperor with disdain, and he's faced towards her with like non-committal, controllable energy. Her head is kind of cocked. So she's also realizing that she can have fortune without this madness. Okay. But you're just unsure, and you need to come out of uncertainty with the Seven of Pentacles here in the upright and the Two of Swords. I could see possibly in 7 months, you could fully get over this person because you may have been with this person. I see that you've probably been with this person for about a year and a half, 2 years. That can only resonate for some of you. Yeah, Nine of Swords here in reverse. Yeah, you've accepted it. It's over. It ended. It's done. It's over. What happened in the past? Somebody rejected me, or somebody could be accepting that you rejected them. They're getting over it. You're getting over it, and it's like it's move on season for real. Yeah, Nine of Wands in the reverse. I see that you could be finally letting your guard down because you're finally letting go of stress and worry about something. You could be letting your guard down in love. You could be letting your guard down so you can make more money. Wow. And as a result of letting your guard down, look what you get. Look, shut up. So I feel like during the middle of April, you are going to be where you need to be financially, Pisces. You dominating shit because you took the time to quickly and passionately go at something and you made your whole financial situation take a turn. You let your guard down to money opportunities that you used to pass up. You could start clicking on sponsors and advertisements that you see on YouTube videos, even though you would usually skip the ad and move on and proceed to watch the video that you want. I see that you let your guard down and you opened the door for finances to come in. You know why? And you stop worrying about a past love situation that was taking a lot of your energy, and you got over the fact that it didn't bring you emotional fulfillment with the Ten of Cups here in reverse. I mean, you still, weren't wondering about what it could have, should have, would have been, but you're no longer allowing it to stress you out or worry you because it's like you had other shit to worry about. You had other shit to think about. You opened yourself up to new money. You let your guard down. You start to become teachable. You start to become less defensive. You start to allow people to teach you and show you the ropes instead of thinking that you know it all also. And as a result, look where you got. Look where you came from. And look where you at. Okay, Pisces? I told you. Look how God worked. That's why I always call on the Holy Spirit to give messages. Unfortunately, there may not be a new beginning in love. This may not resonate for people, my Pisces, who are already in love. This is definitely for single Pisces who are looking for love. In the month of April, I'm feeling like you shouldn't even be focused on love. You should be so focused on money that either you're giving love time to find you. But I think that you need to get your stability together. Okay. It's like this Ace of Cups in reverse is not a bad thing. It's like money first, love later. Okay. And I could also take this as, you know, you could be like really emotional stable and lacking in love. You know what I mean? Or you could be like just so super focused on money and breaking the bank that your heart is closed, but you're at least letting your guard down to kind of see what's out there with the nine of wands in reverse. You at least letting your guard down to see what's out there. But I don't quite see you opening up to new loves with the ace of cups here in reverse. No. So for my Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, unfortunately for some of you, not all of you, you may not be experiencing new love. If you want to go more in depth, definitely hit me up for a private reading. You can contact me by phone, only by phone for private readings. Anyway, yeah, I feel like you're choosing to hold back on new options because you could be still getting over a past person. Or you could know that you have certain things that you need to cut out in order to get to love first. That could be what spirit is telling you. You may need to cut certain things out before you can get to love first, or somebody that you may have loved could have cut you out. I'm picking up the Queen of Swords for some of you as that. But even though they cut you out, I don't see you giving a shit with the Three of Swords in reverse. So you definitely got over this. You're definitely over it. And you feel like it is not even worth talking about, or what has been said has already been said. Yeah. I seen the Emperor reverse. I see the Empress in reverse. So definitely, you know, this person could have made you feel knocked off your throne in love, you know, by the way that they treated you, mistreating you, not pouring into you financially or using you for your finances and then dipping out on you or ghosting you and leaving you stuck to take care of all the financial responsibilities. But I see the King of Wands here in the upright, baby. So you are taking action to the max, regardless of deep down feeling like you are knocked off your throne. Yeah. And I see you taking action to the max and moving forward with the Six of Swords here in the upright. You could be communicating with a lot of new people when it comes to business ventures. Yeah. And it's like money with the Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. It's like money don't really matter to you, or you got to realize it doesn't matter what you have. What you have is not what brings love into your life, or you're realizing that what you have is not enough to bring true love into your life. And you're moving forward to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're going to feel like you're probably not in control of your finances. The passion, the Page of Wands in the upright. I see that you could, other people who are passionate about you are, willing to be in your corner here. I feel like you got other people in your corner that's willing to help you, even if they don't like what you do, because they're passionate about you, Pisces. And they're going to help you move forward. I feel like some friends and family are going to take you out, get you out the house, probably introduce you to a potential love interest, try to put you on, hook you up with somebody, to kind of make you feel better again. That's how I'm picking that up. Yeah. And you got some regrets. You regret letting You regret letting somebody into your life. You regret ever talking to somebody, or this could be how they feel about you. Somebody could regret stealing from you, lying to you, manipulating you, deceiving you. I feel some heavy regretful energy here. They could regret being combative with you, with the Queen of Wands here in the upright, or they could regret possibly leaving you for a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or they could be with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius and regret leaving you. That can go either way. We would have to do a private reading to figure out what's going on. And, you decided to just ultimately walk away from this. Cups poured down, face down. You walked away from this. And I feel like somebody regrets losing you here because they didn't treat you very well. Yeah, and with the Seven of Cups here in reverse, I feel like you no longer are in a fantasy land about this devil energy, this earth sign Capricorn or Aquarius that you may have been dealing with fire in their chart. This controlling person, you let go of the fantasy of being married to them, of having kids with them, of having a life with them. And they could regret leading you on about this and not bringing it into fruition. And it's like you just dropping it, you letting it go. Or it could mean that you're not really looking at new options right now. You're not really considering your options right now. You just want to work with what you got and focus on money when it comes to love, because I see all of these cups upside down here. Yeah, you're not really feeling very much self-fulfillment because something that you were in was draining. That's what I'm feeling like this is. Something that you were in was draining. Even though you walked away from it, you're unable to focus on your options because you felt so drained financially and emotionally from someone that you were dealing with. And they weren't investing into you, I feel like. And as a result, you were barely even investing into yourself. I feel like you were giving more to this person than they were ever given to you, for who that may resonate with. Yeah. And with the Temperance card here in reverse, you have no freaking patience to deal with this anymore. It's like you trying not to think about it. You trying not to focus on it. You just want to avoid this all the way out because it's just not worth your time here, Pisces. And with Four of Swords here in the upright, you're still healing. So there may not be a new beginning in love because you still need to heal from past hurt and remove old baggage that you still haven't fixed. I feel like you need to be patient. You're being impatient with your healing process. Okay. You've done the work of accepting that something has ended. Now you have to fix what was taken from you when that situation has ended, and you're being very impatient with the process. And the cards are letting you know to have patience. Yeah. And it just seems as if your ships is just not coming in with the King of Pentacles here in reverse. This person could have promised you the world. They could have promised you like all of this money, or that they would share their wealth with you, and they didn't, and it's leaving you feeling like you lost a lot here. It was a bad investment and you lost a lot. Yeah, I don't see you moving towards investing anything else with the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse. You're not investing anything towards this already bad investment. Pentacles being left upside down. What a waste. Yeah, with the World card here in reverse. You could be very close-minded in the month of April. You may not be very open-minded in the month of April. Watch out for that. Try to keep an open mind no matter what, because everybody in the world is not out to destroy you or let you down like someone or some people or something may have. and it feel like the world is not turning in your favor. But if you change your mindset, it really could. And with the Five of Swords here in reverse, yeah, you're just dropping the conflict. You don't want to argue about shit. You ain't about to go back and forth with nobody about no decisions that you made, especially not with somebody that's not bringing you stability. Or it could be that, your stability needs some attention. Just like I said here before, just because you might come into a great amount of wealth, you could be getting a lump sum of money all at one time that you didn't expect, but you can still end up unstable if you are irresponsible. And I feel like that this could be somebody being irresponsible when it comes to their stability, not being an adult about their stability. Now, if you got $20 in your pocket and you don't get paid until for another 7 days till next week, and you only got $20 in your pocket because you done spent 80 at the club last night, whose fault is that? It wouldn't be anybody's fault but your own. And I feel like this is somebody lacking stability and looking for somebody outside of themselves to blame. No, Pisces or cross watcher, you have to be responsible for your decisions. Okay? Your stability is the last thing that you want to have in the ringer. Okay? Because it can ruin your whole life. But I do see you overcoming and getting over some disappointment. Okay? The cups were spilled. I feel like you spilled them your damn self. You gave up. You said, the hell with this shit. It's not bringing me no stability. It's not really benefiting me financially. It's not really benefiting me emotionally. It's like, what the fuck is the point in having you in my life? Period. Yeah, but I see some fast communication with possibly a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, somebody coming in quickly to communicate fast about a disappointment. Uh, yeah, somebody trying to manifest some communication with you, or it could be somebody that's watching you and trying to figure out how to come at you or the best way to come at you, or somebody being sure that they're going to get you, or that could be how you feeling about somebody. But see, the problem with that is a secret already came out here with the moon card in reverse. And it's like you really don't give a fuck about what needs to be said because everything already been said with your actions, sweetheart. Like, what else is there for you to tell me? Yeah. And I feel like you're ready to tap out. You losing the strength. I feel like you want to break down. I feel like this is more so about you cracking emotionally because you have held on to so much. You have tried to be so strong for so long. Wow, I've been too strong for too long, and I can't sleep without you, baby. And I've been waiting up until you get home because I can't eat without you, baby. That's the song that came to my head. And the strength card happens to be depicted by Mary J. Blige. Ain't that something? But that's what I'm feeling like you going through. It's like you want to get over something. You're trying to be strong, and you've held it in for so long. And now it's like you're going to finally have a release. You're going to have a release. You're going to break down. But Pisces, I ask that you have this breakdown in private. Don't allow others to see it, because sometimes crying and letting it all out brings clarity and brings purification and transformation. Every good brings forth a bad, every bad brings forth a good. Okay? Understand that even though you may not be feeling like you have the strength in this situation, just realize that there is definitely a rainbow at the end of the tunnel. And at the end of the day, your finances are going to be looking better. Okay? Or this could also represent that you had to have the strength. You had a hard time having the strength facing some truth that may have came out. You could be getting some news with the Ace of Swords here in the upright, which was the first card we pulled. You could be getting some news here that is kind of hard, is a tough pill for you to swallow, unfortunately, Pisces. Yeah. And it got you feeling like you're not receiving any justice. You haven't received justice in your favor. You could be getting information about somebody else being promoted to a position that you wanted. You could find out about somebody that you were interested in marrying someone else, it's like you just feel like, damn, my ships never came in. I don't feel like I'm getting justice in this situation. This is how you're going to be feeling in the month of April. And I think that you should really take the time to focus on your business and finances so you can dodge the bullet, honestly. Because the person that's coming to you, bringing you this injustice, is an immature motherfucker who doesn't care about your feelings, obviously showing up as the King of Swords in reverse with the Five of Wands, bringing you conflict and not being careless with your emotions. I think that you need to focus on work for some of you, not all of you. So if you know that a secret came out that doesn't serve you, that brings you an injustice and doesn't allow justice to come into your favor, it won't be so affecting to you because your mind won't be focused on it. Okay, Pisces. Yeah, you're deciding what to do. You don't really know which way to go. You know that either way you go, you're going to be passionate about it. It could be a choice that you have to make between two people, or a choice that someone else is making between you and another person and another party that they're talking to or dealing with. And it's like, are you fucking serious? This is definitely your energy, Pisces, as I'm picking it up. For some of you, it's like, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? If it's a love reading, the way I'm picking this up, with the Justice not being in your favor, the Strength card being in the reverse, and the Moon card being in reverse, a secret coming out, somebody could have been dating, could have chose a fire sign over you, or picked someone else. They had two people that they were passionate about, and they made a choice to go with the other person, and it left you feeling like the Knight of Swords, slowly but surely ready to give them a piece of your mind. Like, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? After all I done for you, are you fucking serious? Really? Really, motherfucker? Fuck you, motherfucker. You know what? Fuck you. I know that's right, Pisces. I see you standing up for yourself slowly but surely. Yeah, it was definitely a third party situation with the Three of Cups here in the upright. Yep. Somebody chose another option, and it's like they're coming back towards you with some bullshit and being real cocky and real arrogant. And you're just like, you know what? Fuck you. Because they came to you with this. They had the fucking nerve to come to you with this and try to come back. Yeah, and you feel pretty defeated. I'm not even gonna lie. And it sucks because I have a Pisces moon, so I may feel some of this energy with you, but you feel really defeated about this. Like, you feel like you're just not getting victory in this situation. And last but not least, it puts you in isolated. You're gonna isolate yourself. It's gonna make you take a hard look at yourself. You know, it definitely made you want to take a hard look at yourself and contemplate and isolate and really think and do some learning on how you can create a better outcome for yourself next time around. Okay. So overall, Pisces, clean up your finances. A relationship with somebody that you were with has definitely ended. It's over. I feel like they chose someone else over you, no matter what you have invested and gave, and they still decided to choose someone else over you. But they regret it because they know that you bring more stability than this other person. But let me tell you something. A person, if somebody only want to be with you based on stability that you could bring, that person don't belong in your life. They don't fucking love you. They don't deserve your stability from the sweat from your back and your hard work. No, they don't. Okay? They don't. All right? So, as a courtesy, we're going to pull from the Saints and Angels deck by Doreen Virtue for my Pisces individuals. Okay. Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, as my protection and my angel workers, my light workers. I thank you for bringing your presence into this reading to protect the emotions of myself as well as other readers to give them the most accurate reading as possible. Angels, please give me a card, one at the bottom of the deck, showing an overall outcome for how Pisces should handle the situation that they're facing, and two clarifying cards from the top of the deck. Please, angels, show me what message I should give to Pisces right now based on this reading that I have here in front of me. Thank you for your kindness. Okay. Showing the overall outcome to this situation. Okay. We have Be Brave here in reverse. Now, in the upright, it definitely means to go ahead and feel safe taking that new challenge. But I feel like you probably should not take on new challenges right now, right this minute, unless there are things that relate to business and finances that can be beneficial. You should not take risk at this moment. You should save. You should be as frugal as possible. Right now is not the time for you to, go on a journey or try something spontaneous, because it can really affect your near future if you do not pause and take a break and sit back to think before you act. Okay, so that is the Be Brave card for you overall. Now, angels, what else do you want to say for Pisces? Okay. You have the Move card in the reverse. So the way I'm interpreting this card and what I'm feeling from this card is be slow to act. Be extremely slow to act. I feel like you need to come to a complete stop, sit back and think before you do anything, before you make any moves, before you make any major decisions. Okay, Pisces? And lastly, wow, look deeper. Okay? Look deeper into your situation to avoid deception. Do not agree to any offers, whether they're financial, whether they're in love. Take a deeper look. Pay attention. Follow your intuition to the max. Get some time to yourself to really meditate before you make any decisions, before you do anything for the month of April from the 1st to the 30th, Pisces. Definitely, that is a time to stabilize yourself and keep still. Do not take risk. Do not move. Save, 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 work, 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 build, build, build. And definitely educate yourself about any field that you decide to go into. Educate yourself about any paperwork that you get. Read things that you get. Stay in touch with deadlines. Meet your deadlines. Right now is not the time to be risky. Right now is not the time to find new love. This only resonates with some of you, not all of you. But anything that you do, just make sure you take a deeper look before proceeding. All right, Pisces. So once again, thank you guys so much for your time as I did this reading for you. And I definitely want your feedback. I want you guys to let me know, how I did, how this may have turned out for you. How this is, benefiting you for the better, Pisces. Sun, moon, rising. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe, like, share. I'm going to be doing a live session for my Pisces on April 1st. I will definitely have a notification ready for you to be notified exactly when I start. And if you are unable to catch me live, you can definitely repeat the video, as well as click on the link below the video to send in a donation still, even though we may stop the live video. You can still find time to tune in later that day. So April 1st, you don't want to miss April 1st. I'm going to be doing my live videos. You can ask me questions. I can answer questions. And you can get one free answer. Okay? Definitely. A donation will get you 3 free answers. So 1 free answer, a donation will get you 2 more answers. Okay? A small donation of any kind. I love donations. I love gifts. I love rewards. I love the universe for sending them. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped out a lot. Remember, Pisces, take care of your finances. Your money comes first. Your wealth is your health. Without your stability, it's like you are basically falling on your knees. You got to build a house from the ground up with the basic foundation, starting with the basement or the first floor. Can't build a house without a basement or a first floor. So definitely fix your finances from the ground on up so you can come on out of that financial filling in the hole. For those of you that's resonated with. God bless, peace, love, and blessings. And until next time, Pisces.